its way up the gearbox towards the Porsche curves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is the College car. It started dead last, and it's already in 38th position.
Guys, Conway's taken the lead. Mike Conway has passed Buemi somewhere out of our sight, so the number 7 car now leads at Le Mans, which is, I'd be interested to see if that was a strategic move or if perhaps Buemi made an error or something, because it was in the final sector of the lap, which is not traditionally a place where we see overtaking moves done.
So down the hill they come. That is the battle for third. In there is Stefan Sarrazin. Sarrazin in third position ahead of the number 3 Rebellion. Thomas Laurent, the 20-year-old, an absolute star, not just for the future, but of today. He won the Road to Le Mans series a couple of years ago. He drove Le Mans last year in an LMP2 car. He wowed many people, including me, and he's got a great run. There you have it. First, second, bit of a gap. Third and fourth. Andre Lotterer got a lot of catching up now to do, but if anybody can, him, his teammate Gianni or Bruno Senna can.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is, this is going to set them back. I know it's a 24-hour race and there's lots to catch up, but you're already on the back foot. You know, and this first stint, as I said on the formation lap, it kind of sets you up for the rest of the race. And if you're already on the back foot, trying to see...
They're not in a hurry.
No, that's what surprised me. I mean, you know it's a nose cone. You've seen virtually around the whole lap.
I think they wanted to check if there's suspension damage. You know, you can see the nose there going on our shots, but I think they wanted to check if there's any suspension damage, because, you know, the car's got to run safely more than anything else after this.
Dragon Speed out in front of LMP2, but there's a big bit of drafting going on.
Yeah, Paul-Loup Chatin there in the slipstream as they head to the second chicane. He's got Loic Duval, another highly experienced French Le Mans star behind him. Duval obviously a winner here with Audi in the past, and he's now stepped, I don't like using the phrase step back into LMP2 because the cars are very, very quick. Ooh, this could be further bad news, guys, for Andre, because there's an investigation about the incident between him and the number 10 Dragon Speed car, which is understandably for the incident at turn 1. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, poor Andre. I mean, he just had a bag of understeer. You know, the thing wouldn't turn potentially. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, but if you got damaged, then maybe you need to back out of it. And Nadal, let's get a replay of this. Now watch here. So look at Andre Lotterer. He's got a bit of a gap, and now he's gunned it. Now the Toyota on the right-hand side gets, you know, we're on board with that number 7 Toyota. Now he gets off the line. Well, they both go, and really we want to be looking to the left-hand side. And now he starts to... Yeah, we've kind of missed it, isn't it? We've missed the point where Andre potentially made contact with that Toyota. You can see the point where he drives into the number 10 car.
Did they touch?
Here we go. Yes, there.
Yeah, and the nose is gone.
There's the damage straight away.
Did he touch that
No,
Dragon
he didn't.
I
The
don't think he
nose
touched
cone
it.
did.
But did the nose... Let's have a look.
Watch.
Did they... Yes,
No.
they did touch it.
They did. There's
When he braked, the nose cone came off and went into the side of the Dragon Speed,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'd be very surprised if a nose cone can push a 1,000-kilo LMP1 car into a spin. But we'll see. We'll get another on-board look at it.
Let's hope. Let's hope, because we don't want them to get a penalty.
Of course, there's a few raindrops, we believe, guys. Down
You are kidding me.
at zone 6 at Tête Rouge. It is getting dark out there, isn't it?
Oi, oi, oi. Well, we've had a lot of drama, a lot of action here to start this race off. We're looking, excuse me, at the battle of GTE Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4 in your picture. Louise Beckett is down in the pits. Sorry, Louise, we've hardly had a moment to get a word in, but as Karun says, maybe it's going to start raining. Can you feel anything down there in the pits at the moment?
No, apart from the pits, there's no rain at the moment, but as you say, there are black clouds ahead. I'm just making my way down to Dragon Speed to see if I can speak to anyone in the team there.
Okay, that's Louise Beckett. Thank you so very much. Here we have the battle for 9th position in the 16-car battle for GTE Pro with 6 different manufacturers. Romain Dumas is in that Porsche there, former outright winner of this race, and Sam Bird in the Ferrari. The Ferrari, it's had some aerodynamic updates over the off-season. There's the battle for 3rd and 4th. It is still Stefan Sarrazin. You'd put your 50 quid on him for one lap around here, wouldn't you, Karun?
Oh, the 37's going slowly.
So, that's the Malaysian car.
Yep.
There is a white car going slowly as well. In the background of that long shot, there was a white car going slowly, but I don't know whether the two...
So we got Jazeman Jaafar crawling along. He's made it to the Porsche curves, so he's not that far away from the pit, but this is certainly, Louise, you're gonna see him in about a minute's time. I imagine he'll come straight into the pits, but Jazeman Jaafar in that DC race, it's such a shame. It's a great story for them, the first ever all-Malaysian team at Le Mans. And unfortunately, it's not started off in the best way. We didn't see there's any contact or any incidents. He just seems to be going slowly at the moment, isn't it?
Louise, also, you say that there's some bodywork coming out for one of the Dragon Speed cars. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, number 10, the team are getting a rear wing prepped and ready. They're not in any sort of rush, but they're getting it ready.
Okay, thank you for that. We are on board with the leader of the Le Mans 24 Hours. We are on lap 3 of the 24 hours here, coming out of Indianapolis down to Arnage. There might be a little bit of rain on the racetrack, and of course the thing is, these guys are the guinea pigs. They're going to arrive at a corner and be the first ones through any wet tarmac.
Yeah, that's right. It's always tricky, but they also have the benefit of having more downforce than anybody else, and downforce is your friend in these conditions. They've got hot tires, and that's going to help them to just navigate it. But I think at this stage, as we see the number 37 Malaysian car come into the pit, the track has been declared wet. Julian, I mean, you can see out of the commentary box window better than us. I'm not seeing it raining outside here where we are in the pits, is it?
No, I can't see anything here, but they are saying it's like between Mulsanne Corner and Indianapolis. It's in that area. Oh, there's a bit of a battle going on for GTE Pro here.
Look at this as we ride on board with Kevin Estre. On board with the leading Porsche, sorry, the second place Porsche of Kevin Estre there, chasing his teammate Jimmy Bruni. Jimmy Bruni, the Italian who drove for Ferrari, you thought he'd never leave, but Porsche saw something in Jimmy Bruni, the former Formula One driver, and said, we want you. You are one of the best GT drivers on the planet. Elsewhere in that garage.